Yo, what's poppin'? This is Lethal Bizzle when you're watching For Real TV. Don't leave it, yeah? Dench.
Yeah, the kid is back. You're all under attack. I was busy denching the world, a denture mania.
So we're here at London Bridge. It's one of London's biggest attractions, and we are here joined today by one of London's biggest hip-hop UK artists. I think you might know him. It's Lethal Bizzle.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm very good.
Okay.
Right, to take it back from the start, just for the fans that don't really know,
Okay.
How did you get your name and what brought you into the music industry in the first place?
I got my name when I was in secondary school.
Okay.
Basically, everyone in the school had a name, and I used to get called by my government name, and I was just like, I need to think of a name. So I was just trying to think of a name that kind of fitted my character, and I was kind of really good at football, and everyone used to get scared when I had the ball because I was really fast, and I had a dench left foot, and everyone used to think, he's got the ball. So I thought Lethal kind of fitted me, and then the B just kind of
blended in.
I just thought B sounded cool, so I thought Lethal B, and then ever since, from the age of 14, 13, I was just like Lethal B. And then music, I used to always kind of like, me and Ozzy B from Morfire, we went to school together, and we used to always do like little tapes, and because at that time there wasn't really any platform of any UK artists smashing it and stuff, so we just thought it was just a little hobby thing. And then Morfire crew, we done a track called Oi, and next minute we're in Top of the Pops drinking Coca-Cola.
How was that? How was the transition for you? Was it like crazy?
It was crazy. It was quite surreal, to be fair. I remember like yesterday I was in the Top of the Pops bar with Cliff Richard and Ja Rule and stuff, drinking Coca-Cola. And I remember I nicked the Top of the Pops cup. It's just a little paper cup, but I had to take that as a souvenir. But it was really weird, and I went to college the next day. It was a bit
weird. Surreal, but cool at the same time.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool, man. But from where I'm from, like obviously East London, African parents, like not hard upbringing, but it was just an average kid upbringing, and from there to like bang, it just happened. Yeah, it happened really fast. But it was probably my favourite part of my career, like the first time. It was an amazing time, man, and like Soul Solid was around then, and it was just amazing.
It was all kicking off at that point, wasn't it?
It was an amazing thing to be a part of, man. It was definitely.
And talking about your newest single, They Got It Wrong, with featuring Wiley.
Yes.
How was it collaborating with him after obviously your infamous, the infamous rivalry you've had, and for the fans that don't really know, how can you explain being in a recording environment with him, and how was it working with him afterwards?
It was cool. Like, what? The thing with the me and Wiley rivalry and the whole lyrical battle, it was just sports. I know we were saying some real deep stuff. Like, if you want to check it out online, you'll see we're going back to back and there's some diss records and stuff talking about each other's parentals and all sorts. It was deep, but it was just sportsmanship, you know what I mean, and it would never got out of hand,
for the game, basically.
You know what I mean, just competitive,
it's like a Jay-Z Nas kind of thing.
It's almost like there can only be one number one, and at that time us two were on the street really doing it, and it was like I thought I was the guy, he thought he was the guy, so that we're gonna have to collide, and that's what happened. And like a few years after, it was kind of cool, we've been talking for quite some time now, and we've been always saying like we need to do something, and everyone's got busy schedules. So the first project was the Power 2011, which he was on, but it was a lot of other MCs as well.
Okay.
So we spoke end of last year. And we was just talking about next year,
just general chit chat kind of thing.
Next year, we really need to everyone needs to link up, everyone needs to work together. We need to take control of what we have, and everyone kind of gets that unity is strength, and the UK scene have something now, and if we don't work with each other, it's not gonna last.
We need to all work together.
Yes, exactly. So so we spoke about it, and then I had this They Got It Wrong record ready, and I sent it to him and said, look, I've got this track, and I think your verse will kill it, so listen to it. And he listened to it, like, yeah, cool. And then he sent me a track on his album called First Class, and Kane was on that. And he sent me that, he said, I've got this for you, so listen to that. I was like, yeah, so you can't just done like a straight swap, just recorded it, sent it back.
You just kept going,
End of story. He's done the video, he turned up to the video. Everyone says, why don't turn up to videos? So he's a changed man. Definitely.
How do you feel the scene has changed? Like the UK hip hop scene has changed? Do you think you're bigger now? Do you think you're
it's
more
definitely
up there with everyone else?
Yeah, I think one thing about the urban scene, you know, we haven't really had a lot of opportunities, if I be fair. You know, I'm a guy, and you know, Wiley's a guy. We've been it from the beginning, so I've seen the transition. You know, we wouldn't get the same shot as a pop band or an indie band or a pop singer. Where now I feel like we're getting more equal opportunities. Maybe not exactly the same, but I still feel like they're giving us a shot now. You know, like Radio 1 are playlisting our stuff now. You know, Capital FM are giving us a look. You know, I'm on like, you know, major TV shows. You know, on big, and you know what I mean. So like 10 years ago, this is unheard of. You know what I mean. So I feel definitely like they're starting to, like, you know, 'cause I think even we're part of culture now. We're part of, you know, the new generation. You know, they're looking to us as, you know, influences. So it's kind of like, it makes sense for them to support, you know what I mean, if they want to, you know, stay relevant and, you know, keep their entity going. They need to kind of like, you know, be down with the kids and, you know,
to help you out,
support the people that are doing things. So yeah, man, I feel definitely now it's a lot different. And I think there's a few elements I miss. I really miss the pirate radio sort of
which is still going though, but not.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Yeah, it's not the same. You know, I said a tweet the other day, like, I feel sorry for people that missed 2000 and 2005. I feel some of the best moments were captured. You know, I think those years built what we have right now. That was like the foundation of what we have right now. The More Fires, the Soul Solids, the Pay As You Goes, the Heartless Crews, the Roll Deeps. Like 2000 to 2005 was just amazing. So many songs came out, you know, so many raves, so much, you know, groundbreaking things happened. Dizzy Rascal, you know, it was just
a lot happened. That's when he won the Mercury Award and everything.
You know what I mean? So I think it was a really important time for, you know, to create a foundation for it to grow and be where it is now. So but yeah, it's in a good place, man. I can't really complain.
Fault it,
Definitely.
But speaking of that time, so you won a Mobo.
Yes.
Do you find that the pinnacle of your career? Is that the highlight, or what would you say is the highlight of your career?
Winning the Mobo was cool. That was fun. But I think the pinnacle was probably my first tour. I did a tour in 2007, and I was doing loads of supporting acts and supporting people, opening up for people. And then I done my first tour, and it was like Lethal Bizzle. Like it wasn't a club show, it wasn't a DJ playing. It was just Lethal Bizzle. Had a few people supporting me, and then it just sold out. It was like 20 dates and it sold out. And I was just like, to me, that was just like, whoa, like all these people are coming to see me one, you know. So for me, that was probably one of my proudest. But that, along with the Mobo, and maybe along with the More Fire Top 10, being in Top of the Pops and all that
era, that stage you had.
That was, you know, there's a few things. I've had a few good things. I couldn't just point out one. But yeah, a Mobo is definitely, you know, I used to grow up watching Mobos, man. You know, I remember watching Jay-Z and Destiny's Child and all that performing. I remember Redman and Method Man jumping on the table, one of the most infamous performances ever on telly, and to win one, it's an honour, you know. So big up the Mobos, man.
So that was your highlight, and what do you feel, if you want to share with us, is kind of maybe not the lowest, but maybe like a mistake or something that you.
Again, the lowest point was probably after More Fire, when it all kind of got shut down, when So Solid were getting bad press.
Yes, bad press.
And, you know, everyone just got affected by it. You know, More Fire.
They jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah, it was like, More Fire, we don't like you anymore. Like, we had an album coming out, we couldn't promote it. You know, people didn't want to interview us anymore. Radio stopped playing our songs. It just had a backlash on everyone that was making garage grime music, and it was a very bad. 2003 was a very, very hard time, because I remember the game was confused. Everyone was a bit like, oh, so where do we go now? It's like, we can't make this grime garage stuff because people saying they don't like it. I remember everyone started making hip hop music and started making like American sounding tracks, and I was just like, nah.
What is this? Yeah.
And that's when Pow came, because that was like, I was like, no, like, we've created something and we have something special by doing something that's different to everyone else. So I went on a look at, and then I got this Power record, and then it just blew everything up again, and everyone's like, yes, this is what we need to do. So yeah, it was kind of like a yo-yo thing. So 2003, after More Fire, was probably one of my lowest points. Yeah. And
for the future, what can we expect from Lethal Bizzle? What can we expect to see?
Oh, loads of things. I've got obviously the Stadium's clothing thing, which is doing pretty cool right now in Selfridges, for Asylum, and a few other places. Yeah. We're launching a ladies range.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so big up the ladies. always hassling me like, where's the lady stuff? So, you know, we're gonna be doing things like leggings and crop tops and, you know, boyfriend
stuff
fit
that
tops.
I can wear.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, man. Yeah, we'll hook you up with some bits. So yeah, and then musically as well, I got I'm working towards an album, so hopefully towards like the end of the year I'll be putting that out. And I've got some more singles. I've got a remix for the latest single with Wiley. They got it wrong, featuring Kano, Krypton Conan, Squeaks, Wiley, and myself. So that'll be on the radio now, actually, so you can check it out.
And any acting quickly, because I know that you did Bad Education. You had a lot of fans from that.
Yes,
so
I did.
Are you gonna do maybe a little bit more?
Yeah, you know
that,
what?
Or?
I mean, I get a few random offers now and then. I do like it. It's not something I immediately want to do. It's something
maybe later.
Maybe later, yeah. Okay. If the right thing comes along, like Bad Education, I thought that was a cool little role. So I thought, you know, that's cool. But yeah, it's something I definitely later on I want to go down and, you know, really focus. Or maybe I might even do some acting classes and really focus on it like that. But yeah, it's something in the pipeline I want to do. Definitely.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Anytime, man.
It's been a pleasure, and good luck with everything.
Thank you very much. Been a good interview, man. I enjoyed it.
We'll see you soon. Thank
Definitely.
you.